Welcome to the series of sessions on Advanced Concrete Technology. We were discussing Module 1 Aggregates. Today we will be discussing Lecture 2 Sampling and Testing. We have seen that sampling and testing of aggregates can be done based on 12 different properties. Among them, the sampling and testing based on the property shape was discussed in the previous session, and now we are going to discuss sampling and testing based on the property size. Natural aggregates are available in different sizes. The size of aggregates adopted for a particular concrete mix depends on the mix proportions of concrete, type of work, etc. Following are the classifications of aggregates based on size: fine aggregate and coarse aggregate. Fine aggregates pass through 4.75 mm sieve, whereas coarse aggregates are retained in 4.75 mm sieve. As we have discussed, fine aggregates pass through 4.75 mm sieve. Natural sand, silt and clay fall under the category of fine aggregates. Generally, silt and clay are not preferred for concreting because there is a possibility that they contain organic matter which will later cause cracks in concrete. The purpose of fine aggregate is to fill the voids in coarse aggregate. In the previous sessions, we have seen that coarse aggregate have a percentage of voids of around 30 to 45%. These voids are filled with the fine aggregate. Later, this coarse aggregate fine aggregate mix consolidated well is bound together by the cement water paste during the process of hydration. Fine aggregates can be grouped based on the size variation. When the size ranges between 2 mm to 0.5 mm, we call it coarse sand. When it is between 0.5 mm to 0.25 mm, we call it medium sand. Between 0.25 mm and 0.06 mm, it is fine sand, and between 0.06 mm and 0.002 mm, it is silt. When the size of the particles are lesser than 0.002 mm, we call it clay. Coarse aggregates, as we have discussed, are retained in 4.75 mm sieve. Gravel, cobble and boulders fall under this category. The maximum size of the aggregate varies depending upon the condition under which we are using the aggregates. 20 mm size aggregates are used for the construction of beams, columns, etc. That is a mix of strength M20 towards M40 MPa, and we will be using 40 mm size aggregates in PCCs of foundations and so on. When we are moving on to the large structures like dams, we will be using a size of up to 150 mm aggregates. When the size of the coarse aggregate is in between 4 to 8 mm, it is called fine gravel, and between 8 to 16 mm it is medium gravel, 16 to 64 mm it is called coarse gravel. When the size is between 64 to 256 mm, we call it cobbles, and when the size is greater than 256 mm, we call it boulders. IS code specification for graded aggregates are as follows. For 40 mm graded aggregate, 100% of the aggregate should pass through 80 mm IS sieve, 95 to 100% should pass through 40 mm sieve, 30 to 70% of the aggregate should pass through 20 mm sieve, 10 to 35% of the aggregate should pass through 10 mm sieve, and only 0 to 5% of the aggregate should pass through 4.75 mm sieve. Similarly, we have the specifications for 20 mm graded aggregates, 16 mm graded aggregates and 12.5 mm graded aggregates. Grading limits of fine aggregates are also available as per IS 383. Here, Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3 and Zone 4 of fine aggregates are available. For a batch of aggregates to be in Zone 1, 100% of the sample of aggregate should pass through 10 mm sieve, 90 to 100% of the sample should pass through 4.75 mm sieve, 60 to 95% of the aggregate should pass through 2.36 mm sieve, 30 to 70% of the aggregate should pass through 1.18 mm sieve, 15 to 34% of the aggregate should pass through 600 micron sieve, 5 to 20% of the aggregate should pass through 300 micron sieve, and 0 to 10% should pass through 150 micron sieve. Similarly, we have the gradations for Zone 2, Zone 3 and Zone 4 of fine aggregates. So that was all about sampling and testing based on size. Now we shall consider sampling and testing based on texture. The textural properties of coarse aggregates are characterized by aggregate image measurement system. When the magnitude is greater than 750, it is considered to be having high roughness. When the magnitude is between 550 to 750, it is considered to be having moderate roughness, and it is between 350 to 550, it is having low roughness, and when the value is between 200 to 350, it is considered to be a smooth aggregate, and when less than 200, it is considered to be a polished aggregate. Tests for textural study can be either direct method or indirect method. In direct method, the surface to be studied is magnified, then the irregularities are traced using mechanical, optical or electrical means. Then the magnified image is examined to understand the various texture properties of the aggregate. The indirect method to study the texture of the aggregate can be any of the following. We can measure the degree of dispersion of light falling on the surface, or we can measure the weight of the fine powder required to fill the interstices of the surfaces, or even we can do a test in which we press the aggregate against a rubber surface and the resistance to the flow of air between these two surfaces are measured. Thus, through the indirect method also we can study the texture properties, or we can measure the texture properties of coarse aggregates. So far we have discussed sampling and testing based on shape, size and texture. Now we shall move on to the sampling and testing based on the strength. We have already discussed that the strength of the concrete is mainly due to the strength of the aggregate, particularly the coarse aggregate present in the concrete mix. The strength of the coarse aggregate depends on the strength of the parent rock from which we obtain it. Hence, the strength properties of aggregates are very much important. They are measured using hardness, impact resistance and crushing value. Testing for strength can be crushing test, impact test or abrasion test. All these are explained in different IS codes. In crushing test, we have a particular sized mold as per the IS code. In this, we fill in the sample and apply the vertical load. On removal of the load, we sieve the aggregate. The percentage of the weight of aggregate that is passed through the 2.36 mm sieve is measured, and it will be giving you an indication of the crushing strength of the aggregate. Then in impact test also, it is very similar to the crushing test. Here the load applied is an impact load. Around 14 kilogram weight is charged on the sample for 15 times, and after that the sample has been taken out and sieved through 2.36 mm sieve, and the weight that is passed through the sieve will give you an indication about the impact test. Then we have the abrasion test. There are many different types of abrasion test. Among them, Los Angeles abrasion test is more frequently used. Here we have a drum as well as a set of bowls. These bowls are of diameter of around 5 cm and of weight of around 300 to 400 grams. The number of bowls used depends on the type of aggregate. We will be using a sample of say 5 to 10 kg of aggregates along with these bowls, and it is rotated at 30 to 33 rpm for about 500 to 1000 revolutions, and after that it is taken out, and the percentage of aggregate passing through 1.7 mm sieve will give you an indication about the strength of the aggregate. So you can collect all the particular details about these tests as per the IS codes and make a note about it. We have been discussing sampling and testing based on different properties. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the shape property and the sampling and testing methods used there. In the present lecture, we have discussed about the sampling and testing methods adopted based on the properties, size, texture and strength. All the tests that we have discussed are based on the IS codes. You can download the IS code and understand those tests in detail. You will be studying all these tests, or will be practicing all these tests in the transportation lab that is going to be conducted during the coming semesters. Okay, so that's all about today's session. Thank you.